Bless God, family. Listen, let me be frank. So, forgive me for not looking at the camera, guys. I'm driving right now, but just wanted to pick up with part three. So, when we left off, we were talking about the attachments from having sex with someone. We were talking about the fact that when you do have sex with someone, you literally become connected with that person. You become a part of that person, and they become a part of you. So, in looking at it, um, we know what the scripture says. Y'all forgive me. I'm gonna try to chill on this road rage. But all right. You know what the scripture says? The life of the flesh is in the blood. Okay, so you become a part of a person that you share blood with. Well, how do you share blood with them if you're having sex with them? Because it takes estrogen and semen. It takes blood to create those things. Estrogen is created in the female body. Semen is created in the male body. You cannot have either without blood. It takes blood to create those things. So when you have sex with someone and you share estrogen and you share semen, you are literally becoming a part of each other because you're sharing blood. Also, you're sharing spirits because you're breathing on the person. How many times you look in scripture and you see Jesus breathing on the disciples and they receive of his spirit? How many times have you been in church or anywhere, anybody you hang out with, and you talk and you breathe on each other? You literally become a part of one another. This is how you can hang out with your boys and young men. You start acting just like them because you becoming literally a part of one another. Young ladies, for you hang out with your girls and, you start acting alike in some ways because you're receiving of each other's spirits. So, of course, we're talking about sex. We're talking about why God disapproves of premarital sex. Because God knows that you are going to become a part of whoever you have sex with. He already told us in his word. What did he say? The two become one flesh. Okay? Now, specifically, he's talking about husbands and wives. But understand, if you have sex with someone, you become a part of them. They become a part of you because you're sharing blood. We talked about how you don't even have to have the person in the room with you. But if you think about them long enough, somebody you've had sex with, it's like they show up. It's like they're right there. It's like you can reach out and touch them if you think about them long enough. Why is that possible? Because they become a part of you. Why is it so hard, specifically with young ladies? Why is it so hard, young lady, to let him go? To stop thinking about him? Because you are spiritually connected to him. You are connected to him through blood. This is why it's so hard. This is why it is so difficult. This is why God said, don't do that. That's reserved for your husband. That's reserved for your wife. This is why. So, we know the things that happen when you become connected to a person and now you want to be disconnected from them. But being connected from them, I just explained that part. Becoming disconnected from them, that's a totally different issue. Okay? That is a difficult thing to do. When I wrap all of this up, I'm gonna try to cover some of that because that's really, really important. But of course, right now, what we're looking at is, why did God tell us not to have premarital sex? Because he knows you're gonna become a part of the person, and you could be very well joining yourself to a fool. You could very well be joining yourself to somebody who doesn't really care about you. They like your body, young lady, because you're banging. But they don't care about you. They don't care about your mind. They don't care about your heart. They don't care nothing about the important things. You look good, so they cool with that. But they don't care about the important things. Yeah. They care about how you look on their arm. See, they cool with that part because they want to look good, when they out with the boys and all this kind of stuff, and the boys see them and other people see them. They want to look good. They want to look important. So they have this beautiful young lady on their arm. In their head, they think that makes them look more important. Yeah. These are the real reasons. So, very, very important that you understand these things and that you make your decision based on this knowledge. Because if you operate as if you don't know, or if you really don't know, all you're going to do is run into problems. Anytime we do things, especially sex, anytime we do things outside of the parameters that God has set, we run into trouble 100% of the time. I said 100%. I said 100%. Anytime we do things outside the parameters of what God has set, we run into problems 100% of the time. So we already know the life of the flesh, it's in the blood. You just shared blood with this person, all of these people. When you have sex with someone, you're having sex with everybody they've had sex with. So let me just give you a quick story. Now this is based on some of the things that we may hear in the homosexual community when it comes to being born that way. You've heard that a lot. So again, we're talking about sharing blood, and we're talking about sharing spirit. So, sorry about that, guys. Got a call while we were talking. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, having sex with multiple people. Well, if you just have sex with one person, you're still having sex with all the people that they were having sex with. Okay, so quick story. Husband goes out on his wife. And let's say husband goes and he sleeps with a prostitute. Now, husband doesn't know that prostitute has slept with 236 men and 3 women. Yeah. Husband don't know that part. All he knows is this one person that he sees standing in front of him that's beautiful, smelling good, smiling at him. That's all he knows. I mean, forget the fact that she wants your money. Forget that. The husband is thinking about one thing: having sex with this woman. So, husband goes and he has sex with this woman. She just happens to be a prostitute. She has sex with a whole bunch of people. So, blood is shared. Spirits are transferred. So now, husband, he starts feeling bad. He's like, oh man, what have I done? So on and so forth. So now husband goes home to wife with all those spirits on him. Attached now to this prostitute. And he has sex with his wife. And all those spirits that were on husband transfer to his wife. But now a baby is conceived. So this innocent baby is born with hundreds of spirits on him, with hundreds of spirits on her. So a lot of times people make comments, and the comments that they're made is not based on what is going on spiritually. It's only based on what they can see with their physical eyes. So out of this union, if a male child is born and grows up, and these 200 and however many spirits affect this male child, they grow up not understanding. They grow up not understanding why they feel the way they feel in certain situations. They're a little boy, but they see other little boys and they're attracted to little boys. And they're wondering, like, why do I feel like this? But they may only be 8 years old or whatever. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to cut it off. I'm looking at the time. Well, guys, we're going to have to do a part 4. Please bear with me. I'm going to get back with you as soon as I'm able to. We're going to pick up part 4. Maybe we'll be able to wrap it up in 4 parts. God bless you.